So this guy right here said, "Why are you talking shit? That's not even a good bet or profitable, really." Were we profitable yesterday? I think we were. Did we win the day yesterday? I think we did. So I guess I can talk a little bit of shit. WNBA bets. Let's go. Gotta love the haters. Gotta love the haters. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep it coming. 7 out of 8 weeks, we've been profitable. And I'm really not even talking shit. We just winning basketball games. We just winning bets. I don't know what else to tell you. It's in the record. It's recorded. It's online. It's absolutely free. So, why Taylor for whatever your name is? I just gave you a little bit of time because I just want you to know if you shoot your shot, do not miss. That's all I'm saying. Because it looked like we were going to lose the day, but we just didn't. And we going to come back today with some more free bets and some more winning days. 7 out of 8 weeks. Check the record. Check the videos. No lies given whatsoever. I really might be the best WNBA better on YouTube right now, doing it for free. You don't got to go sign up. You don't got to pay me no money. Tips are always appreciated, of course. But I'm not asking for anything. I'm giving. And you want to try to line me up. But ooh, you was a little wobbly. It was a little fuzzy. Look, it was a little fuzzy in the back. You couldn't see it. And boom. Your man, your boy, Moss Money of the Money Pot Betting Show and the Money Pot Podcast Network is in full effect, live and in living color. Let's get it. So not last week, yesterday, we had a 3 for 2. So we came back, had a profitable day, had some haters along the way. Love it. And now we back for some more, man. We're going right back to FanDuel. FanDuel did as good yesterday. I'm a creature of habit. So let's bring up our handy dandy sports book. We got 3 games today. Bumbo in the beginning. And then we got some really interesting games on the back end, especially the last game with the Mercury and the Aces. Excuse me. So let's go first to Chicago Sky and the Connecticut Sun. Both these teams are ass cheeks. Combined, I think they're 2-14 or something. Yeah, 4-14 combined record. Sky had a nice run, beating just the Wings 2 games in a row. Connecticut's got a little bit better wins. They got a win against the Dream in the last 3 days or the last 3 games, and then a one against the Fever. But that one against the Fever, I think, was without Caitlin Clark. But a win is a win. It looks like the Sky can only beat bad teams, and the Connecticut Suns are a bad team, and that's why you see the line really is a pick at this point. So, bets for this game. I think a lot of people out there, if you haven't seen, getting a little bit of viral, getting a little bit of, you know, I guess popular, is the unders on Caitlin Clark. Her unders have been cashing pretty well. Her points is 11.5 right now, and I was looking at it to jump on the train. Hey man, if you can't beat them, join them. It's so close, to be honest. The games that they won, if you like Chicago to win, I don't think she scored 12 points in the games against the Wings when they won. She was kind of like down. Actually, no, she scored one. She had 14-9 and 6-9. So, I mean, the 11.5 is right there. She scored double figures in both games, close to a double double in both games as well. So, you know, she's averaging a double double for the year. I can't pull the trigger here. I don't like it. I think it's too close. She could go over. She could go under. Connecticut Sun's not the greatest defensive team, and it's really hard because they're just bad teams. So it's a pass for me on Angel Reese. I'm not mad if you take the under, but it's a pass on me for the Angel Reese bets. But what I am going to go is I'm going to go to Tina Charles. Now, Tina Charles from the Connecticut Sun has been playing well. She's an absolute bucket, really. Um, Let me bring up her numbers real quick. She's close to leading the team in points, but I think she's been coming on of lately. Really, really, really consistent, 17, 19, 10, 18, 27 against Dallas. I'm trying to think they played Dallas more than once. Yeah. No, they didn't. So really consistency here. And I think she's going to be able to score here with the one-on-one matchup with Angel Reese. I don't think she's going to have a problem getting to her spots and getting to her points. So at 17 and a half, I do like it. I mean, I know not AB. Who's the I thought her last name was Boston, the center for Chicago. What's her name? Let me see. What's her name? No, I'm thinking of the Fever. Kamala Cardoso. So she's a she's a big body, right? She's 6'7". Um, she was the third pick in the draft in 2024. So but she doesn't play like up to her size. Like Angel Reese dominates the boards, right? Angel Reese gets you almost 10 boards a game. And she's like hovering at 9. There's games when she had 4 and 5 and 8. I think she'll be able to score a little bit with her size, but I think Tina Charles is not going to have a problem scoring with her or scoring with more likely, the matchup with Angel Reese. So Angel Reese is not that known for her defensive prowess. So, give me Tina Charles over. This is the only bet I could find here. Again, sticking with our strategy, betting only the stars of the teams and staying with a half a unit bet. So give me $50 bet on Tina Charles over 17 and a half. Again, this is just based on the matchup, bad teams. This is also based on how Chicago defends forwards. And if you look back, I think when they played the Dream, who got busy? That was Ron Howard's big game when she scored the NBA record 9. But like Brianna Jones, only played 30 minutes, right? But she still had 13 and 11. You know, um, and she can score. And we'll get to her in a little bit here. Let's see what the Liberty did real quick. This would be more of a Brianna Stewart, against them. And Brianna Stewart had 18, right? 18 and 7. She can score, but so can Tino Charles, right? We're talking about scoring forwards in the league. So that's 2. The Fever. Let's go to Phoenix when they face Phoenix, because Sabala can score against them. Yeah, Sabala's can play everywhere, right? She's inside, she's outside. But Sabala had 20. So, just giving my take on here is that, Tina Charles is a scoring big and a scoring forward. And I think she'll be able to get her spots. And I think the number's right there, even though it seems like she'll get the under here with the minus 125. But I think it's close enough where she will be able to score 20 points in a game against bad teams where there's not going to be a lot of scoring done. So when there's not a lot of scoring, again, you stick to the stars, you stick to the consistency, you stick to the people who've done it over and over again. So yeah, give me Tina Charles over 17 and a half. Only bet of this game. So looking at rebounds, like Angel Reese is just difficult to see, and even her under 11 and a half, you know, It's gonna be tough. It's tough, but I mean, I've seen a lot of people win on these unders early on her, so it's kind of funny. They be going crazy. Excuse me. All right, next game. Big game here. Atlanta Dream, Washington Mystics. Remember, we're still in the Commissioner's Cup. Winner wins, I think, 500 grand at the end. Um, the Seattle just lost, right? Seattle lost to the Valkyries, so they're not in the top in the Western Conference anymore. I wonder who is. I would have to look at the seeding right now. I know, and then the Liberty just lost too to the Fever, so it's getting kind of interesting when you think about it, because a lot of the top teams are all the same, like 3-2, um, maybe even 4-2 if they have an extra game. But we'll see. All right, so we got the Atlanta Dream and the Mystics, Kiki and Styles. Um, not this is Skies. I'm sorry, Skies against the hot uh Ryan Howard. I mean Ryan Howard. Yeah, no Ryan Howard. She's just dropped 36. I'm sorry, last game, tied a WNBA record with most threes. I thought Caitlin Clark was going to get that. She was at 7 for a while. I know she was probably going for it, but didn't work out. Now the question is, or the sexy name, will everybody be betting on Howard again for her to follow up, kind of her act in this game? And I was kind of looking for like some bets between Kiki. I was a big Kiki better in the beginning. She used to, she was averaging almost a triple double in their game. These teams actually played in the beginning of the year. First game, it was 94-90. So pretty decent game. Obviously, these teams are different from there. Atlanta Dreams kind of built, you know, inside with Griner and Jones, and while the Mystics have a little bit of a more of a team game, but more better play, from their guard play. With Soto, not Sultan and Skies, and then obviously Kiki, down low. So for this one, what I saw here was the Atlanta Dream actually have some trouble with guards. And when you go back and you look at the teams they played, who have some solid guard play, you go back to even the Fever without Caitlin Clark. Um, Kelsey Mitchell was able to get off. I mean, it was they got blown out, but and she was off. She was 5 for 16, 0 for 5, with only 11 points, but still a little bit of scoring there from her. And then before that, against the Storm, I think Skylar had over 25 points. No, she had 20 points, and then Gabby had 14. So some good guard play, and then their Naneka and Izzy didn't really score that much. So inside, that's where Atlanta's strength is, right? But on the outside, I think they're a little bit weaker in terms of their defensive prowess against guards and even against the Sparks, right? Kelsey Plum had 27. She was able to get her shot off. So against guard play that can score, I think they're going to have a little bit of trouble with this Mystics team again. And I'm going here with my this is probably my best bet of the day. Is I'm going with where's she at? Brittany Skies, and give me over 18 and a half. I think she gets to 20 points pretty easily. And when you look at her her consistency, I mean, she hasn't scored 20 points in like 2 games. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. It's only been 2 games that she hasn't scored 20 points. Everything else 28, 7, 20, 20, 21, 10, 30, 27, 22. So she is super consistent. She's averaging 20 points. I think she had 28 against Connecticut in a game where she scored 29. So it's pretty hot from the field. She knows how to get to the free throw line. She's averaging almost 8 to 10 free throws per game. So even if her shots is off, she can still get a bucket. So I really like this play. She's a vet. She's been around for a long time. It's an old team of hers too. Again, so you always get up when you play your old team. When was the last? How long was she on the Dream? Yeah, she was on the Dream for 3 years, then went to LA, and now she's in Washington. So, um, and this she's having a career year, right? Not so much a career year. I'm sorry. She was having a career. Her career year was the first year in Washington, but she's doing well. I like this bet a lot. I think she gets this. I think she scored maybe 25 points, to be honest with you. But I'll take the. Actually, hold on. Where we got 20 here? Is it better odds here? So it's between 19 and 20, and it's a difference between 28 cents. Nah, 30 cents. See, points are so big in WNBA and basketball betting. A half a point is a big deal. To miss free throw, to miss one shot, you know. But if she gets 18, if she gets, I mean, has she ever scored just 19 points? It's always been 20 or not. Yeah, let's do it. Scratch this bet. It's better odds. Let's go. Brittany Skies. I don't know if it's Skies or Sykes. I gotta find out if it's Skies or Sykes. Let me know in the comments. Is it Skies or Sykes? Is that how you pronounce it? Should know how to pronounce this woman's name. But give me over 20 points, $50 when you're 52. We all know how to count. So might not know how to pronounce, but we know how to count. Give me over 50. Give me the 50 half a unit bet for 52. Really like that bet. I think this is my favorite bet of the. I don't know. This next game is kind of interesting. All right, let's go to the next game. The Phoenix Mercury versus the Las Vegas Aces without Asia Wilson. She will be out for this game. She's out with a concussion. Um, Last game, and I watch the Aces a lot, and I know this team pretty well. And you're just going to see guard play step up here, just like it did yesterday. Jackie Young has the green light. She had the green light when Asia Wilson was on the court. I mean, Jackie Wilson comes running down the court and just jacking threes, and you're going to see a lot of that. I wouldn't even touch her assist. She's going to be full go, all gas, no breaks, to get her buckets. So that's going to be our first. I'm just giving you the bet because I already know how this game is going to go. All gas, no breaks. Give me over Jackie Young, 20 and a half. I think she scores 25, to be honest with you. If you got this at 19 and a half, God bless you. Because that is a hell of a bet. She's going to get this. What's she have? 38, 28 and 34, 4, 12, 26, 14, 25. You know, she's going to be taking anywhere from 15 to 20 shots now with Asia Wilson off. They have to keep their scoring up. She's a former number one pick in the draft. So, yeah, give me Jackie Young over 20 and a half. Easy money right there. Then, on the other side of that, Phoenix Mercury, I believe, is 7-4 or 7-3. Um, Better team than I thought they were. They have beaten decent competition, and they might be leading the Commissioner's Cup in the Western side with Seattle losing there. So let me see in the Commissioner's Cup. Where are they? Because they just beat Seattle. Oh no, they lost to Seattle. Hmm. I don't know. I think they're 2-2 or 3-2. Same record. but they lost to Seattle in the Commissioner's Cup, so they would be below. But anyway, um, give me Sabala as well. You have the two-time Defensive Player of the Year out in Asia Wilson, so she's a factor when she's out there. Now, the girl who's going to get the start is their rookie, Elizabeth Keatley. I think it's her name. Let me make sure I got that right. She's actually taller than Asia Wilson. I think she's like 6'6", 6'7", center. She's a rookie. She's pretty good actually. Keatley, that's what it was. Elizabeth Keatley, um, out of Virginia Tech. So I want to. Is she a rookie? Was she a? Yeah, she's a rookie. Yeah. She's a rookie. So I was looking for her rebounds and stuff. But she's not on the docket yet because she's so new. But she will get the start. But I think the veteran's going to get her. I think she's going to bring her out from the paint, get her to move her feet, get to her spots, and get her in foul trouble. So Sabala is going to get hers. She always does figure out some way, somehow to get hers. She's done this against the best competition, a small MVP candidate, in my opinion, as well, averaging 20 and damn near 20 and 8. And she's consistently getting you 20 points. She's only not got 20 points 4 times this year only. She's hit this number in the last 2 games. So, yeah, give me Sabala to give me 19 and a half. I think she goes to work here. Again, wouldn't surprise me if she gets 25 points here. Now, speaking of that, we're going to go with a little parlay here. And I'm going to ride the train that I think is going to happen here, and where people and these women are just going to just walk in buckets. Give me both Jackie and Sabala. Give me over 25 as a same game parlay with plus plus almost 9-1, so almost eight and a half, pretty much. $50 when you're 432. If you want to take it down to, I say at least 20, $20 bet. Let's do 25. Get you almost win you 200. I mean, if you want 10 to win $90, you can do that too. But, sticking with our guns, I think we're 3-2 in parlays in WNBA. I lost the last parlay bet that I had yesterday. The game that I pick where who was it? What was her name? It was like she's never not made 2 threes, and then it was the game she goes ice cold and she was 0 for 7. Like, what? The odds. The odds. I mean, who was her name? The odds of that happening. Who was it? Was it against? I think it was the Minnesota game. Who went 0 for 7 from 3? Mop. Yeah, Kelly McBride. Kelly McBride has hit 2 threes in every single game this year. And the game that I pick, she goes 0 for 7. The gambling gods. Really? But anyway, we go back. Jackie Young, Sabala. I really like this bet. We're gonna do over. Over 25 points for both of them. A little bit of reach, but I think they're going to be the top scorers on both sides. Hopefully we get lucky here, because with parlays you do got to get lucky. Don't let nobody fool you. Parlays are lucky bets for sure. I mean, most bets are kind of luck, that you have to have luck involved in them, but it's calculated luck. If you do your research and you stick with the numbers and you stick with the statistics that say this bet is going to hit more than not, then you'll be fine. But again, really like this bet. All right. I think I have another bet here. I think it was a combo bet. Was it Sabala or was it Jackie? I think it was Jackie. I felt like that 29 over was just way too light. Let me see. Let me see. Let me first look at Sabala because Sabala gets a lot of assists on the low. She could spike 6 or 5 assists, on the low and kind of really get that. So she's had plus over 30 in the last 2 games. Was she 25? No, she was 30. So she had 30 in the last 2 games. Um, she's hit 30 one, two, three, four, five. No, 4 out of the last 6. Yeah, she's hit 34 out of the last 6. So your odds are in your favor. Especially this is a big game for both teams. Let me see where Vegas' record is in the commissioner's cup. These women want this money. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, these women want this money. Absolutely. What's Vegas' record in the cup? Yeah, they're 1-2. Wow. So they need this. Vegas needs this win to stay relevant. If not, it's a wrap. Let me see what the standings are in the Commissioner's Cup. Let's see. Here we go. Commissioner's Cup. Fever 3-1. Big game against New York. Yeah, Chicago's already eliminated. Sparks eliminated. Dallas eliminated. Vegas is 2-2, and Phoenix is 3-2. So this is almost an elimination game, right? You get 3 losses, you're done. So Vegas is going to be fighting with everything they got here. So I would see completely the green light right now. So is the Mystics, right? The Mystics are 1-2 from that game before. Another loss knocks them out with the Dream. So they're going to be fighting as well. So I really like that other bet that I had. All right, let me see something here. Let me go back real quick before we hit these combos. Let me do a parlay real quick. Another parlay. Let me get 20 points from Jackie, which this is really a good bet. Like for these two to get 20 points at 2-1, kind of like that bet a little bit better. But we're going for it. So let me just go here. And then let me go to player points. All 3 players to score 20 points goes down as we look at it. I think I really like that bet. Yeah, let's do it. We're double dipping again. 2 parlays on the day. 5-1 bet. We're doing Brittany. I want to say it's Sykes. I feel like it's Sykes. Sykes with the I. Could be Skies. But Sykes. I think Sykes makes a lot of sense. Brittany Sykes to score 20. Why can't I go over here? All right, whatever. And then we're doubling up on our Mercury and Vegas bet. And we're taking Jackie Young and Sabala to score all 3 women to score 20 points. Now, if you want to get funky, right, and go back to our original bet, right, I'll let you guys choose. I want to win. So I'm going to make sure that, we stay on the odds of caution. 5-1, there's nothing 5-1. But if you want to reach a little bit, you want to gamble a little bit, you got a little money from yesterday. I'm just saying 4-1, 40-1. I mean, $10 win you 400. Ooh, 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 ooh. $50 win you $2,000. I mean, hey, we're here to gamble. We are here to gamble on a Father's Day. On a Father's Day morning, we're here to gamble. We are here to gamble. So As always, though, be responsible when you gamble. If you have any problems, call 1-800-GAMBLER, or you can check out a lot of my videos for how to manage your bankroll and how to become a successful gambler running it as a side hustle. So we got a lot of videos on Money Pot Betting channel, so make sure you hit that up on YouTube, hit the subscribe, like button, all that good stuff. I think we're going to stop right there. I was going to do the combo bet, but we got 4 bets with 2 parlays. And that's kind of like, I don't like doing a lot of parlays too much, but yeah, I think I might play this one just for the hell of it, but we might go a little bit lighter. $25 to win a grand for Father's Day is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Not a bad thing. So we'll do that. We'll do this one. We'll do the 2-legger, right? We'll do the other 2-leg for 20 points. That was 5-1. We do Sykes over Tina Charles, and we have Jackie Young over. So that is 5 bets. Little extra on the parlays, but hey, it's Father's Day. Why not? Why not? Happy, you know what I mean? Why not? Why not do it? Why not do it? So for the show, for myself, this is Moss Money. Happy Father's Day to everybody. All the great fathers and all the men out there doing your thing. Holding it down, being protectors, and being dangerous when need to be. This is Moss Money. This is Money Pot Betting. I'm out of here.